They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we
No play action. It's Prescott. And that'll be intercepted by Tre'Davious White. And the Bills are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
1-yard gain.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. From the gun, Josh Allen. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now it's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
And he misses the extra point. No good, and this will remain a 6-0 game.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Dak can throw it here on 1st down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Back to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He'll let this go for Pickens. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, it hasn't been even more. You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Here's the first carry from Madden, Kentucky. Ray Davis. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Looking to throw. It's Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. The veteran, Jadeveon Clowney, still at it, and he still has it. He gets the sack. We are through 1. 6-0 is our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Take the handoff, and now it's Allen. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there.
On the coverage.
And 3rd down coming up. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Dallas.
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. Oh, yeah. And it'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8. So, from 37, here's 2nd down and a yard. They run on the jet sweep. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 4 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They'll wind up getting the yards they need on 4th and 3.
They knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these 4th and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate first downs on 4th down continues to improve year after year, and defenses have a hard time winning these gotta-have-it moments.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Dak to throw. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're on to it. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Peeling forward for maybe a yard. The Devian Clowney there in run support.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
For Bills, first down.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. On the carry, it's Cook. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Prescott on 1st down. Quick shot caught by Tolbert on the slant.
A 7-yard pickup.
2nd down, they need 3.
At the 36-yard line.
Back to throw is Prescott. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 3.
Waiting from the gun. Here's Dak. Left side, caught by Lamb.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
They'll throw again. Dak. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. To the air again. Prescott. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
That's out wide to Williams. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Malik Hooker there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's second and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 6. Prescott. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Buffalo. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Now Allen. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Dallas first down. Prescott now. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward, Gonna get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
It's a loss of a yard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Dak to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Yeah! Here we go. 26.
Now Prescott. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he's into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys are on the board. It's now 14-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Brandon Codrington. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Codrington on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Allen now on 2nd down. He's looking deep for Shakir.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running down, there is a lot of space open underneath. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback. But to put the ball in harm's way.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 47-yard line.
It's another run here for Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 1st and 10.
1st down, Dallas.
To throw is Dak. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Now Prescott. Towards the middle, and that's over. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
Dak will throw it here on 1st down. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Prescott again. Back to Ferguson once again. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
A gain of 14.
They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Cowboys.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Big play coming up. This is third down. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for fourth?
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Williams trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All right, so the Cowboys set to go for 2. Here's Dak to throw. He's got a man. It's caught in the end zone. They get the 2 points. It's going to allow them to take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Now an opening past the 30. He's inside the 40 to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline.
And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. There's Ferguson, the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap for Prescott. Flushed to his right. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Greg Russo gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 30.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards. They'll come up for first and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. And the Bills are right back in this one.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts them in a prime position to close this one out.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Once again, it's Cook. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Brings up third down.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Now Allen facing third and long. Oh, do you believe it? It's Donovan Wilson. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. Here's first down. On the ground, Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. On second down, it's Dak. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Here's Prescott. It's out wide to Williams. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. So it's a win here for the Bills. And it was their defense that led the way. Forced 4 turnovers in the game. That is hard to overcome historically for any team. And no true again here today. As those takeaways paved the way to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.